it's your girl Nye, and welcome to Linkups. We are on season 1, episode 7. How we doing? How we feeling?
Feeling great. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Got the water, got the lake Linkups. We're good.
And introduce yourself.
I'm Danny. I go by Ace, and my Instagram is DroBaby, DRobbie4Y.
Distant memories, nobody knows you like I do. Leave an imprint on your mind like a fresh tattoo. See you through my eyes, that's what I call a better view. Perfect strangers every time I'm with you, feel so new. Hey, hey, girl with the tattoos. Girl with the tattoos. Come give a listen. Just trying to get your attention. Always on my own, but I've been up on your mind. If you tell me what's on yours, and I tell you what's on mine. Let's coincide, I wanna know what goes on inside. I wanna read you like a book and trace my fingers down your spine. Pour out all your words and spill the pages out the line. Reminiscing about that shit like you can turn back the time. Thinking about them sweet honey brown sugar lips. Caught up in your potion, there's a spell on every kiss. And when you're not around, guarantee I'm gonna
So where you from?
Well, born in the 209, raised in the 916.
Okay,
bounced around from the Bay and Sacramento.
Yeah.
But, that's what made me. But yeah.
Okay, so we got the
Sac
Sac up in here. Yeah. We expand, y'all. I told y'all I'm trying to do all in NorCal. I mean SoCal one day, but NorCal right now. We known right now. We getting up there, So how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music legitimately, seriously, probably the past 5 years. But music's kind of been in my life since I was real little.
Okay.
My uncle used to make music, and ever since then it kind of just always stayed with me. But I really started taking it seriously back in 2020, 2021.
Okay. So what made you want to take it serious though? Because everyone can have music, run it through their veins and stuff like that. But what made you want to get into it yourself?
I think just because it was a really positive, it was a positive outlet for me. So I had did poetry, and one day I was just sitting down, and I was in the Army at the time, back in from 2016 to 2018-ish, 2015, 2018. And I had this friend, and he was like, why don't you just make music? And I was like, I don't really, I do it for fun. And then he was like, well, he downloaded everything on my laptop, and then he was making music, and he had me come out to one of his performances out in LA. And I was like, you know what, I was like, maybe I could really do this. I'm going home in 2018, I was moving back home to Sac. So I was like, you know what, got my little snow globe or whatever, Bluetooth. It's this really cheap microphone, set it up on the windowsill in my garage, and just started doing it. And then I was like, you know what, I could do this, so I was just like, whatever, I'll use it for something that's just fun for me.
Okay, so this is more so a hobby, or is this something that you want to make a career out of?
So honestly, it started as a hobby.
Okay.
And now it's something that I've delved into and really taken seriously, hone my craft. Because I love music. I love music, and at first I wasn't doing myself justice for it, because I was I was just embarrassed at the time. I was embarrassed, I don't do music, but now I'm I do music. I really want to do it. And so
That's good. That's good. You're I do this.
Yeah, I'm
so pay attention.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you like to perform more or be in the studio? Because I looked on your Instagram, seeing you've been performing a little bit, So
honestly,
because some people are anti.
Yeah, I love performing. I think I want to perform more. I don't really know yet how to get myself out there to go to spots and go get booked for places or book myself for places. So I've just been performing for Lingo Houses over mics.
Okay.
So I've been up there with the friends, with my girlfriend and everything that, and we just go up there and we have a good time. And so I get to perform there, and I just had a performance a couple weeks ago. So I love performing. I love performing. It's so fun, but I want to do more of it so I can get better at it.
Yeah, okay. I think you just have to go to more shows. I think get yourself out there, especially I don't know how SAC does, but the Bay does show love. You might have to travel some missions. I don't know, but I could be biased.
No, you're not biased. I will say I love my SAC folk, but people from the Bay give me way more love for some reason. It's just
yeah.
My
no offense to SAC though.
My family's from the Bay, so I'm not biased, but
is the SAC underground scene different from the Bay Area underground scene, or?
I think for SAC there's just a lot more politics within it, but I will say that the artists that do actually support, I think we just need community. That's it. The Bay has a really strong community, and I love that. That's what I really, really love, is just how together it is. I think SAC should they have what it takes to do so, but they just don't have like a person, like a single entity to be able to bring that to them.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it is.
Yeah, but it's okay. Maybe you could be that one. You never know. You know. So, what makes you different from others? You know, being in this industry. You know, coming up. What makes you stand out, or why should people pay attention to your music?
I think because it's different. I mean, everybody says that, right? Like, everything's different, but I think for me, like, especially when it comes to, like, I'm a female for one, and I'm gay.
Right.
But also,
right.
I rap. So it's like, I don't rap towards, like, the general audience of, like, what you would expect me to rap to, where it's like, I'm rapping about, like, you know, I could rap about WOW. I could rap about stuff like that, but I want my audience to kind of pertain to everybody, right? It's not subjective to one certain area. Like, it's different because I sound different. Like, I don't sound like the normal, you know, the white rappers or the lighter skin rappers. Like, I don't talk about things that are disingenuous or unauthentic to myself, and no hate to them, but like, I kind of stick to myself, and I'm not the particular story that like most people will portray me as. So I think that's why I bring a lot of difference, just because I haven't seen anybody like me do something like I do. So, you know, and shout out to the female rappers that are out there doing it, because you know, it's very difficult, especially. So
what are some of the hardships that you face besides being, you know, I think female is probably the biggest one.
I would say just being like not being taken seriously, especially as a female artist, regardless like of like, you know, like it's really tough with like the rap game. But I think also I've had a really good support system, so like people that do support me, I kind of just feed into that energy. I don't really dwell or focus on the energy that doesn't support me, because that's not where I want to put my energy into. So
I would say this generation right now, I would say especially right now, I would say it's the perfect time for female rappers to get out, because like a lot of, I'm not gonna lie, we taking over. I'm not gonna lie, like Gorilla and them and stuff like that, like, you know, they not the bad, but I'm saying like we are taking over the rap industry. So, you know, just keep that drive, keep that courage, you know what I'm saying?
They got Lil Kayla, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
no talent coming out of here. I mean, like, you can have like a good group. Like, it's crazy when I look at it, just how many female artists are getting more, like, especially on the radar and like getting stuff like that. And it's not even like don't get me wrong, you know, everybody got their own type of music, but like, it's like, I love when females can spit life rap without having to subjectify it.
Yeah, that's good. Do you ever think of going that route?
Hell no. Hell no, I ain't wearing no damn high heels. No, shit. No booty shorts for me. No, I'm stick to my,
I mean, get you some subject vibe. That's cool, you know, show the shit. I'm sorry. Okay.
Catch me in no crop top. My baby trying to get me to put on these little shorts. I ain't putting them on.
No, be yourself. Like, I think that's one of the things that will really make you stand out as an artist, just being yourself, authentic. So if you had to describe your sound in like 3 words, like, what would it be?
Always come excellent.
Ooh, okay. Why those?
Well, it's the acronym to my artist name, Ace, but then also I just think that if you come excellent with everything you do and you don't accept mediocrity, then you're going to get excellent results. It doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It just means you come as your excellent self, and regardless, like, whether that's, if I'm 100 one day, but I'm 80 one day, if I come 100% and I give you all 80 in me, like, I'm still coming excellent. So I think, that's just always been my mantra towards it, is like, I put in everything that I got, so you can get everything from me, you know.
Okay, period. Have some accolades you have reached those since, you know, being
I mean,
I seen an album coming on the way. I did see that. I did see that.
So some good accolades. I mean, like, nothing that really, like, I would say one at least to get for my confidence would say I got to go on stage with my favorite rapper and like do one of his songs with him, Russell.
Tell him to come on this show. I'm just like,
it was in Tahoe, and that was something that really helped boost my confidence and just like my circle in a sense. And it wasn't even like me performing my songs. And then another accolade would just be going and performing. I got to perform my first time. Performed 11, was it 10 or 11 songs? That I got to do for Butter Dogs. So I got to perform 11 songs for my first time, which I did a lot more than I could chew. By the end,
was like 11.
I was like, fuck, do I even have 11 songs? Like, shit, this was before I made my album, before all that. So like, I was taking shit that was unreleased. Like, I was like, what did I do? Like, and I'm over here like, okay, by the 11th song, like, I need a tea, I need some honey. Like, dude, she was like, we need to get you some water.
Right.
So,
They just had you going straight
but
for straight.
yeah.
Damn, that's like an hour before.
It was good though. Like he, like, shout out Butter Dogs, you know, shout out their platform, because he did everything on his own, you know, and like had cameras set up, and he got to show me, like, when I was watching the video, I was cringing. I was like, ooh, I'm like, but it helped me like as an artist. So performing my first time and doing 11 songs, he was like, 11 songs is tough, especially when you don't have nothing out. I'm like, man, I have like two of those songs that I performed out. So like 8, 9, 10 of those songs were like unreleased. So once I did that, motion started coming. I started doing more, and so I ended up getting onto a Red Mic video doing one of my songs, and then I got to do in the Vault showcase.
Okay, so, see, I hear performances. Okay, it's not just that one. Okay,
and then I dropped an album. I dropped my very first album. So very first album, 2025, one of many. I got to drop that with a really good feature. I have Malachi on it.
Oh shit! Okay, so okay, sis, like you have motion already. So
working on it. I just feel like I just gotta do what aligns with me, and what aligns with me will align.
Yeah. So, did you do like an album release party on it? No.
So I honestly didn't prepare. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drop the album. Like I was promoting it, but like for me, I think I struggle. Like I'm still trying to battle within that, like putting content out and like making content, because I'm like, I want it to be great content, and I'm like, I don't like redundant stuff, but like you have to do it.
You gotta be consistent, because that's how they pay attention.
Exactly. So like I just made like 15 content videos yesterday.
Okay. She said I'm ready to drop. Yes.
Yeah, because I didn't promote the album that I wanted to. You know, like I did Even Biz, so I put it on Even Biz so people can purchase it like early. So the bees is
they is out today. Oh shit. Okay.
No, I'm just
you got a sweater on?
I just got allergies. But yeah, so I put out the album on Even Biz for a month early so people could purchase it. And I had, shout out to I think it was like 7, 8 people that bought my album on Even Biz, because I had people that like have grown up with me that didn't purchase my album. People that just met me like a month ago bought my album. So thank you to those people that bought my album. I love y'all.
Yes.
And then the album dropped the month after, and I was like, it's on all platforms. I was like, I didn't promote it, but like here, look, I had to save it for the Linkups.
Period. And now y'all go check it out, Varsity, right? Yes. Thank you. Check it out.
Yes,
okay.
It's 11.
What's the number one song that you should check out on Varsity? Like if you had to choose a favorite song,
a favorite song on Varsity, I would say is number 2, Locked In.
Okay.
Or I would say, it's tough. It's between And1 and Love You Better with Malachi. Like I love that song. So if you need some good feels and some R&B love songs,
that's what I'm talking about.
Right. But Locked In is like my hype. Like I love that song, and it originally was on a different beat.
So who switched beat? I'm sorry,
so let me tell you, Mike G was doing an album thing with beats, and he sent them out, and he was like, it was an offer-based album, and he ended up not going with the offer-based album. So I wrote a song to a beat, sent it to him, and then he never did the album. So I took that song and I sat on it, and then I was going through beats, and then I heard that one, and I was like, oh yeah.
You said that's
it made the song better, and it just made it what it is, and now it's like my favorite song to perform, just because it's hella fun. So Locked In is like it's got me.
Period. Have you got paid off of besides your own album little thing? Like have you started getting paid? Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
It's okay. Coming. Look, y'all want to donate? We a non-profit organization called Only Up From Here. All right. So
I was about to ask you about that. So what is that? Only Up From Here.
So
that in your bio.
Only Up From Here is our business, mine and my girlfriend. She's my partner in it, silent partner, but I'm gonna put her on blast. So Only Up From Here is something that I created because I wanted it to be like a non-profit organization for my brand. It's like my branding. So no matter where I'm at in life, like you can always go up. There's no threshold to where you can go up. If you reach the top, you just break that barrier and keep going. Period. So I created that and wanted her to partner on it because she's helped push me in that. And so it represents who I am with that, but then also represents just for the people. So like Only Up From Here is there's gonna be workout. I'm still working on the brand and merch, because money, finance, you know what I'm saying? We got bills to pay,
right. But it's the fact that you got something going. So
so it's a non-profit, so y'all can donate.
Right.
But it ultimately just to share and showcase. I wanted to eventually build up to where I can showcase other artists on it that aren't getting the attention that they need, or you know, even the ones that I'm like, there's so much hidden talent that like doesn't have the platform.
Exactly.
I want to build that, and then also just create that for other creatives and other people that, you know, it's just, I just want it to be filled with love. Like we're just a community. Like, oh, I can't perform here, but guess what? I know you can, so I'm gonna send you out there. Or hey, like I have clothes, but I can't bring them. Like, go bring your stuff. You know, like stuff like that. So I want it to be something that's a safe space for artists, but then also like for me to remind me of what I'm doing it for and where I go to that, and like knowing that like I've been below rock bottom. I've experienced it quite a lot, but knowing that you can always go up. You can't keep going down once you hit below that surface. Like
literally, once you hit rock bottom, it's literally nowhere to go but promotion. I love it. Okay.
Free shirt.
Yeah. So are you gonna start making like branding clothes and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been really particular about making the brand and the logo, but like my business partner, she helped me simplify it because I was being so strategic and so nitpicky about it, and I was like, well, you look at these big brands like Nike and Jordan and Adidas, like they're just like a check, like a Jumpman, you know, 3 stars. Like I don't have to do anything super crazy for just the logo itself, because it's a brand. Like when you see it, you're gonna know that it's that. So like I have a spade symbol, like the ace of spades, because the ace of spades is also the 11th card in the deck. Ace 11, you know, a little background.
I like it.
So the logo itself, so you're not gonna see like only up from here. It'll be on my videos, but like the spade with 11 on the inside is gonna represent. So when you see that, there's nothing else that you will, you know, recognize that with.
Okay, I like it. So she a brand, she a non-profit, an artist. I love it all around.
Shirts, working on shirts. Working on. I'm gonna have 2 different styles. It's there's gonna be one with bubble letters, and there's gonna be one that has just a print. I want to eventually make shorts, depending on the season. I was supposed to drop in spring, but finances, you know, life
happens. As long as you're doing what you're doing, that's all that matters.
Right. I'm human, so
that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's coming though. So hats, everything. Like I want to make everything, but I want it to be able to make where like kids all the way up to old people can wear it.
Yeah. So okay, I like the plan. So y'all better go follow them on IG there too. Only up from here, right?
Only up from here, 916.
Okay, and then what's the Love Yourself brand? What's that? I see you're a brand ambassador for that. All right, I do my research.
Look, you know? Me and my girlfriend, I was on Instagram, and I seen this thing, and it, like Instagram has the ads, and it was I was like, I like this. Love yourself, because like that's one thing is like when you love yourself, you create a different energy, and other people see that, and then they love it, but then also they can love themselves better, because I don't want people to just see that I love myself. Like I want you to love yourself too. So I followed the brand, and I was like, I mess with it. So I signed up, sent out an email, and they were like, yeah, like purchase, you get a discount. So use my code, you get some free stuff, you get some 25% off. Like honestly, it's a really good brand. Like quality is crazy. Like I'm not even just saying that because I'm an ambassador. Like you don't even have to use my code. Like support their business. I don't even care about the money. I'm telling you, it's genuine.
Get the money.
Go ahead. Ace 11, ACE1. Or what's yours?
D_love.
Period.
D_love.
I love the ambassador. Period.
Look, you use 2 codes, you might get 50%
Oh,
off.
hey, I might get one. Okay. So I see that you do multiple things. You do anything else?
Well, not music wise, but I coach basketball. So like I'm a coach. So my real dream is I want to do music during the day and coach at night, because like I love it. I love the kids. I love what I do. Basketball, I love it. Like honestly, I train too. I haven't really been doing a lot of training. I train only like the kids that I do basketball with, but I offer training outside of that. What I want to eventually do is start with free training. You know, and then eventually profit, because you know you got to make money, but I'm not worried about the money yet. But like, because I love it so much, I'll do it for free. I offer training, just basketball training or skills training, whatever it is, individual training, anything that applies to that. I do that. So, but yeah, I coach. And yeah, that's just all I do.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
We love that.
Exactly. But if you want to get crossed, just let me know. I'll take anybody's ankles, anybody's knees.
Oh my God.
I'm not. Look, after this, I'm not talking. We get on the court. I'm just playing. And then when I beat you, I'm not talking.
Wait, what? So, what is your creative process like? Like, especially, let's say behind varsity. Like, what was the creative process like? Like, how did you come up with the name?
Yeah, that's a great question. Because I never really thought about that either. You know,
you was like, just
I was like making stuff that I love. So like a lot of varsity, like some of the songs I like the songs, but they're not like, I wanted to drop an album and I was like, you know what, like I have these songs that I'm sitting on and they go with the album because they tell a story about me, but I'm not like, I've elevated from those songs, but I was like, you know what, like somebody's gonna love them, right? Like I like them, somebody's gonna love them, somebody's not gonna like them, it doesn't matter. You know, I want to put it out there to share because somebody might resonate. So making an album, I have a studio at home, so I do everything at my house. I record.
You produce though?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
Mix?
So, yeah, I mix. I mix and master. So
Okay.
I mix and master everything. So everything on varsity is mix and master except for one song because I did a double version. So one of the songs, Acting Different, I went to the studio and I recorded with Yvette Wave at City Sound Soundbite, and she mixed and mastered that song. And then I have a second version that I mix and mastered because I'm like, well, it sounds different, but it sound like they both sound good. So like somebody will. It was just replay value.
Right. It will resonate with somebody.
Exactly. So it shows the production sides too. So I produce everything, I mix everything, master everything. Like the beats, I'm learning to make beats right now. Lewis teach me how to play piano.
Okay, period. Hey, Blue.
Yeah.
Watch EP 3.
Yeah. EP3. Watch EP3.
Yeah.
Listen to him. He has amazing music. But anyways, I just go through beats, and like the beat process is really difficult because like I'm very picky because I'm like it has to move me, right? It has to make me feel something. Like if I'm either like popping my collar to it or like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you feel me?
I'm up in there, like if I really can mess with it, like if it makes my face make like just if I gotta scrunch my face up, or like if it makes me like really bob my head and get into it, then I'm like okay, and then I set myself a timer. So I'm like okay, mentally I'm like I have this amount of time to write to it because if it takes me longer, then I'm like I gotta come back to it, you know, because writer's block happens, but also like writer's block doesn't happen if something really moves you. So like one thing I noticed is like I can write a song in a day, I can write a song in a week, but I don't give myself longer than that. If it takes me longer and I'm sitting on it, then I'm like scrap it. So a lot of the stuff that I was going through on varsity, I was listening to the songs and I was like scrap it, and then I'm like okay, I can get this one done. Boom. Like once they started knocking them out and starting to line them, I was like okay, this is it. And then I wanted to start out like really like strong. So when I put the first song is Sidelines. So varsity intro, you have the intro which is Sidelines, which kind of represents me like as like basketball wise. Like a lot of the time in the album you have basketball reference because I love basketball.
You love basketball, you know, it makes sense with the varsity,
So I did that and I was like okay. And what's crazy is the album originally was going to be called Varsity. It's going to be called Unapologetically Me. But I was like, no.
That's too long. I mean, it's cool. That would have been cool. I'm not hating. But Varsity just hates it to roll off the tongue.
So I went through the album and I ordered each song. And I was like, okay, like I'm going to sprinkle the songs that I'm not too fond of, like in the between, and keep the strongest songs right before them and then after them. So that way, like you have like, okay, a strong song. Like you have Sidelines goes into Chosen. And then you go into Acting Different, where I'm like, Acting Different, like I like the wordplay, but I'm not a fan of the song anymore. So boom, 3 and 4, and then you go into 5, and then that's City Love, I think, or something like that. I don't know, or Funky or something. Either one, like I like the beat, or there's certain aspects to the songs where I'm like, okay, these will fit because I wanted Varsity to represent my personality. So you have like the hype shit, and then you have like the calm, like you know, with the love songs, you know, because it's like I make a lot of love songs. Don't get me wrong, like I have a lot of love songs. So I blame her. Yeah, so
give me a love, girl.
So yeah, I got those. So I was like, you know what, like this album is gonna be fun. It's gonna be like, it's gonna get me hype. Like if I can listen to it and get like have energy from listening to it, and I can listen all the way through and have something different, I like that. I don't like listening to an album and it being like all the same kind of like I don't no. So when I made Varsity, I took photos with Mace. Shout out Mace.
Okay,
Mace
period,
on Instagram. He did my photo shoot in my uncle's jersey. My uncle used to play football at Valley High School. And my uncle passed away when I was a sophomore in high school. Look, life, life happens, and we lose people we love, but God needed them more. You know what I'm saying? And he's always with me. So he passed, and I was like, you know what? Like, he's a really big influence. I didn't realize he made beats and music until after he passed. So I had his jersey, and I took a photo shoot in the jersey, and I was like, ooh, this joint is, like, I was like, this is nice.
Yeah.
So I ended up taking the photos that Mace did, and I was like, you know what, like, I'm gonna use those for the album, because I wanted to drop the album on, what was it, 5/27, and I think it came out on all platforms out on 5/27.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, the jersey number's 27, like that, the day is the 27th, like that, that works for me.
Right.
And then I was like, you know what, like, it felt right, and I think there was nothing I could shake on that. Like, I couldn't, like, what else could I put there,
Right.
And then I made the cover art. I went on my little Canva. Shout out to the kids at school for teaching me.
That's what I still use is Canva. Okay.
Hey, Canva do you a good one,
Canva
right?
make you look good.
So I put the letters together. Shout out to my business partner and my partner as well for helping me for the. She's the final. Like, I look at her and I'm like, is this good? She's like, yeah, okay.
Period.
So shout out to her.
Love the cover.
Yes. Finishing touches. And then the last page was all the songs, and so I did a little, like, teaser and then put it out. But yeah, so it's just, I'm like, if it moves me, it moves me. I give myself the time, and I'm like, if I can knock it out, I knock it out. And like, if I could really, like, confidently be like, yeah, I'm gonna put this out, I do it.
Okay, I like the whole, like, give me step by step. I love it.
Yep.
Our visuals coming out.
Yes,
we need visuals.
Yes, I'm working on visuals. I got some good visuals coming out in these next 2 days, but then also I'm going to shoot a visualizer when I get into the studio with Mace. Also, I might take some of these advice and let them shoot videos of me. And then my boy Rio with Sidewalk Cyphers. I'm getting connected with you, so you better.
I like Sidewalk Cyphers. Yeah,
So shout out to him. Y'all need any kind of videos. He's very, very, very good. That's my family. We related. So
Okay, we related. I love family
so
one. I love it. So what do you think your purpose is as an artist?
My purpose as an artist is to bring out the best version of other people. I think is to bring joy, bring togetherness, bring community, but also just bring love and peace. I think a lot of the times people forget that, like, it's not about me, it's about we. We're stronger together. Like, they always say it takes a village. So ultimately, I want everybody to be able to feel that. Like, I understand, because I do everything on my own. I do everything alone for the most part, as much as I can.
Yeah.
So,
she gave a look. She like,
a lot of it, like, growing up, I did everything on my own. So I think just being able, like, and it's hard. This shit is hard. Like, you out here with your leg Linkups on. She got a tripod, y'all. She's out here by herself.
Oh my god!
Look, ain't nobody behind the camera. I'm telling y'all right now, there's nobody behind the camera. All right, I'm giving her secret. She's doing shit by herself, and I know that shit is not easy. Okay, it's not easy.
It's not, and the own editor too.
Own editor? You seen the videos? You see who she got on her platform? I've seen everybody. Okay, look, y'all better get right with Lake Linkups. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, I just think my purpose is bring out the best in people. Like, honestly,
you just did it right now.
Come on. If you ain't smiling when you watch this, you just grumpy.
You grumpy, right?
Keep your negative ass over there,
right?
Away from us. You got the vibes, you got the dogs, you got
but while you over here, like a comment,
like, comment, share,
subscribe. While you
go
being here, right?
Go on the Google Docs. Go sign up now.
Right. But period. Okay. I love that. And then, what is your favorite part about being an upcoming rising star? If you had a favorite part, I know we do this hustle on our own, but we all got a favorite part. So what's yours?
My favorite part is just seeing people enjoy my music. I think, honestly, like, seeing people that I wouldn't expect to enjoy my music, just because it's like, I put my heart and soul into this, and for you to recognize that and also just genuinely and authentically support that, that's the best part, honestly, is like being able to recognize that.
Period. Okay. And then what are some future goals that you got for yourself?
So I'm gonna start with a small year plan. So my future goals is I want to drop 2 more albums, and 2 EPs this year.
Okay, y'all better be on the lookout.
Also, also, also on that albums. I'm looking for all artists, all features. I want a whole album full of features with different artists. Anybody, anywhere. If you want to put your music out, you want to be on a song, it doesn't matter, Sacramento to the Bay, I do mixing and mastering. You can record it on your own, send it to me. Like, ultimately, that's all. You can pick the fucking beat if you want. I will get on it. Like,
monetization.
Exactly.
Right.
So I want an album that has all artists, no fees. I don't charge for features. I think that shit is dumb. You know, like, we just trying to spread.
We all grinding.
Exactly. Like, you making money, don't take money out my pocket. Like, there's enough money to go around for all of us. So, anyways, but yeah, and then more performances. You know, I don't know where at yet, but I know that my goal is more performances and just ultimately getting better, honing my craft and recognizing that, and also visualizing the content.
Period.
I need to get visualizing the content.
You got it.
Yeah,
You got this. You got this. Especially like you dropping now. You already dropped the album. Yeah. You're promoting it. So now it's just up from here. See what I did?
You got me on that one. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah. So let me ask you some Bay Area sad questions real quick before I wrap this up. I always do that. Anyways. Okay. Now, have you been in the Bay a lot, or you know more SAC questions? Because I'll just ask you SAC based.
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay, we're just gonna see. Okay. No, it's not trivia. It's just your personal opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I don't know trivia. I'm not good at trivia.
No, because
I can't get my ass with the trivia. I'm not good at it. I can't remember nothing. Unless you ask me, I don't know. Shit.
Okay, what's your favorite Bay Area SAC slapper, or either one, whichever one? I'm gonna say Bay Area SAC because.
Does it have to be new or old?
It doesn't matter.
Ooh, that's tough though. Like, how are you gonna have?
You can have your favorite one though, the one that be like, ooh, you know, get you going, get you geeking.
That's tough. I mean, honestly, right now that I've like really been consistently listening to, I would say is What We Doing by La Russell. For some reason.
For a show that's light, what we doing? 4 a.m. flights through the night, what we doing? Finna go run me up a check, what we doing? I've been putting on for the West, what we doing?
I don't know what he put in that shit, but like Yankee really just had me wanting to just go crazy. Like, so yeah, honestly, I haven't really been listening to anything else.
Okay, so it's either What You Doing or Yankee?
Yeah.
Okay, La Russell, you got the Bay Area slappers.
You gotta come on Linkups.
Period. And let me know. We can conversate right now. Let me know.
Come on, Bay Area base.
Bay Area base. Why not come to Lake Lincoln? I already got SAC 916 pushing it.
Come on, bring the 707 to the
Exactly. We all fam bam. You know what I'm saying? Okay. What's your favorite food spot in the Bay or SAC?
Sharky's Chicken and Fish.
Okay.
Right out in Vallejo.
Okay.
I already knew, like, once you said food, I knew it. Every time I'm in the V, it don't matter what the hell is around. I said we're going to Sharky's and we're getting a sweet potato cake.
Ooh,
and we're getting the whole plate of the
fire.
two. I'm telling you.
Let me hear your order. Okay.
2 for $20.
Okay.
2 for $21. You can get the catfish. Catfish is buttery, falls off. It's the fall off. Just no bone. Fall off. It just fall off. You lift it up and it fall off. All right. And then the fry is not super thick, so you're not eating bread.
That's a description for me.
I'm telling you. And then the tartar sauce is house made.
Best.
I don't even like tartar sauce, but I eat their tartar sauce. And then you can get the chicken. They got chicken, or you get the fried shrimp.
Ooh.
When I tell you them fried shrimp, we had a basketball game. This is a story. We had a basketball game. We were coaching at Elite, which is out in Vallejo. It's right in that area. And I looked at the maps and I was like, oh, Sharky's is 5 minutes away. You know? So right after our girls got done playing, we went over to Sharky's, got us a plate, came back. Why them kids was hounding around us, they were looking at it. I gave one a piece of shrimp. She looked at me, I said, yeah. So, and then it come with fries on the bottom, it come with a piece of bread, and then the plate, you can't even close it down.
Okay, but I hear sweet potato cakes.
They got all kinds of cakes. All kinds of cakes. They got pudding, they got peach cobbler, they got 7-Up cake, they got pound cake, they got red velvet cake. The red velvet cake is the best one. I'm a biased one on sweet potato cake, but that red velvet cake, boy, the red velvet cake did something. And then they got all kinds of stuff. They got pies. So look, y'all check out Sharky's. They got good deals, good portions. Like, look, Look, I'm telling you.
I love the promotions.
I've gone
like, period.
before. I got for my birthday. I went for the food truck thing. I'll probably go for my birthday again this year. Like, I'm telling y'all, Sharky's, don't go to the one in Fairfield.
Right.
Go to the one in Vallejo. I mean, the Fairfield. Look, I support Sharky's. Go to Sharky's.
Okay.
But if you want it to hit you like a backhand, Vallejo. Go to the one in Vallejo. I'm telling you.
Period.
Get a frozen lemonade, or they got the island juice. I'm telling you, the
island juice.
Yeah,
What's
they
that?
got it. They just I don't know how to pronounce
Okay.
the glass.
Okay.
And it's got like they got strawberry, kiwi, mango, tropical, all that.
I
Yeah.
want one right now.
Yeah. I need a nap every time I get done eating Sharky. So if
Ooh.
that don't tell you it's good, I don't know what is. Look, I love food. I'm picky. I cook.
Yeah, that's really, I'm real hungry right now.
How far Sharky's
Man. Okay, and then one last one. Okay, what is your favorite city in the Bay? What's your favorite city? Set. It's two different areas. You know what I'm saying? If you had to choose your favorite city.
You know, I've spent a lot of time, growing up and spending time with my aunts in Oakland, listening to the A's and the Raiders games behind the stadium. But Vallejo has been very, very good to me.
No, go ahead.
Vallejo has been very, very good to me. So, shout out to V.
Okay.
I don't know, the town really.
We get down though. You feel me? Yeah.
So honorable mention. And then Sac, man.
No, yes, Sac is y'all big actually,
big as
which
fuck.
is surprising. It's small but it's big. I lived out there for like 2 years.
Oh damn. Yeah. Honestly, I love you, Sac, but like I just think where I stay in Highlands.
Okay.
That's just I love Highlands. I don't know. Y'all gotta do something more for me. So I gotta have a reputable area that I'm like, you know what? This the spot.
This
because
the spot. Okay.
look, Highlands, my crib. That's it. That's where I'm at.
Okay, period. So, any advice you want to give to maybe your future self or those watching, to end it off on a positive note?
Definitely. Some advice I would just say is don't listen to these hating ass people.
Period.
Or anybody that tells you can't do something. Because a lot of the time people tell you can't do something because they don't see themselves or envision themselves doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
But then also they don't envision you doing what you're doing at the caliber you are or where you want to be. So I would just say continue to do your shit. If you want to do it, do it. But you have to want to do it. It doesn't come easy. If it comes easy, it's not meant for you. Because the shit that you want is going to be hard. But that doesn't mean that you stop because it's hard and try to go find something easy. That means you're supposed to be there. And when you push past what's hard, you're going to be like, damn, I'm glad I did this shit. Because ultimately, it's going to lead you to better things. Don't stop being yourself. Always be genuine, because if you stop being yourself, then you're inauthentic and you're not going to go as far as you could be being yourself. I've witnessed it. I've seen it from people, and I feel it myself. Being my best self and being my most genuine self, I've had more success than trying to be somebody that fit into a mold for other people. So that's my advice to you, and to keep going no matter what. Like, people are going to talk, but you put your energy into the people that like it and love it. Don't put your energy into people that don't like it and hate it.
Period.
So,
I love that. So make sure y'all tune into her album, Varsity, on all platforms. Go ahead and follow her on IG. You know her IG right there. Go ahead and follow it.
D-Robbie 4 Ys.
Period.
Okay, get you some Lake Linkups. All right, you better follow the Lake Linkups page. What is it? Lake_Linkups?
Yup.
Exactly.
Yup.
Get it right.
Period. So yeah, make sure y'all follow me, Lake_Linkups. And then also make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. And make sure y'all don't miss another EP. And we'll see y'all later. Yay!